6:36. It is cloudy, but blue is mixed in. So we can see across the way. So it's a good start. I'm hoping that those gray will turn to blue. So we made a great start. Slept great last night. Had a great time. We were trying to identify the different birds or how many sounds. Talked about the animals we've seen. So we really had a nice evening. And it did not rain last night at all. So our tents, because there was a breeze, our tents are like no condensation. So everything is dry, well, except for our socks and our shoes. And I got one pair of underwear that's not quite dry. I just couldn't put that on this morning. So we got a little bit to the pass, and then it's game on. So lots of unknowns today. Exciting day with should be some just amazing views. So good morning on day 16. All right, G confirmed we have water after this. First view of the day. Pass is probably to our right. Nice. Yeah, water is a concern today. We have at least a 6-mile water carry, but we're never really sure. So, pretty morning stream, huh? You can see the fangs of Mordor. Oh yeah. Yeah. There we go. The fangs of Mordor. We got clouds in the valleys. Oh, I heard Gabrielle say that sucks. Something happened. Probably nothing. It's even better?
I noticed I just ran out of film.
Ah.
And it's in my pack.
Oh, that sucks.
So I may not get any film today. Because I'd have to open up my pack.
Oh.
Unfortunate. I thought I was at 30, not 36.
Oh. So we think the pass is somewhere there. Nice morning, huh? I don't know if I had. It's a beautiful morning, huh? Super nice. The pass is up there somewhere. Gabrielle said there's a moose up here. Oh my gosh. It's freaking huge. Okay, here's the zoom in. Right there. Just kind of looking at us. Where is it again? Wow, there it is. Well, that's far away, but we can see it. Wow, that's epic. There's a lot of people out hiking this morning trying to get up this pass. Whew. We got little birdies. We got meadow, flowers. Yeah, this is the most people we've seen in days.
There's the sun.
We got some sun. It's trying. It's for sure trying. So I renamed the Fangs of Mordor to Dragonback. And you really can't see him this morning. A little bit you can see him, but the lighting's not right, so you really can't see the details. So our pass is it's right there. It's like a 45-degree angle. Yeah, there's always little changes to make with your equipment. I don't think I have it all dialed in yet.
I'm too warm to wear my flowers.
Oh, you're too warm now, huh?
I don't want to sweat them out before it's actually raining.
Yeah.
I'll put my gloves back on.
That's nice. We're right up against it now. And there's like, well, I'll go ahead then, GK. I'll do that. We're kind of at the very end. It doesn't look as steep right here.
We're close to the first top.
Yeah. First top of the day. So it was pretty chilly last night, but we were up over 11,000 feet. So that's probably why. Right now we're gonna be, my watch says 12:1. So Gabrielle said there's kind of like another little notch we go over up here, and that's 12:2. So I forget that we're up really high. That's why we're breathing so hard. Both our packs feel really good today. Not only for me is it lighter, but I packed it, you know, like I should be packing it. So it feels really good on my back. It feels like just a heavy day pack. It's like no pain. It sure feels really good. And I'm breathing really hard. All right, here comes G. Woo! Wow, breathing hard. Woo! All right. You can see the trail. Man, I can't catch my breath. Woo!
Looks a little darker over there.
Yeah. The good thing about the day when the clouds are like this, if there is any great thing, is that I don't think we're gonna get those really gnarly thunderstorms. I could be wrong though. Woo! Awesome, 12:2.
Here we go.
So is there another notch?
There's lots of notches today, Dad.
All right, lots of notches. All right, so now we are at the actual peak of the pass. Yeah, a little chillier up here. So we get a nice little ridge walk. That's the old. And the new, that's the actual pass. You can get a hitch into Buena Vista from there. Okay, we get a little more light. This is kind of the bowl we're facing as we go over the pass. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I can't do this right now.
Yeah. Sorry, G.
I have to it's happened before and I fixed it, but I'll lose the whole roll.
Oh yeah, I don't do that. Shoot. Bummer. I got a message from Katrina. Having a great time. Had a great time with Nicole. She said rain everywhere. Hope that we're all safe. Great lunch with Lisa. And now she's heading to Salida. So we're doing the check-in right there. It's kind of weird, little tiny Garmin. That's how we communicate. Let her know. Sun is getting a little brighter. That's kind of nice. So it's actually two trails. There's one that goes down there, which I saw before, but then there's another one that goes up. And see, I don't know if you can see that. I think we take the up one, but we're not sure yet. Geez, cross the road. I gotta get need a viscosity or a pub sticker right here. Whew. Here we go. I think is that where we were? No, that's part of, this is a different valley, I think. I think that's our Mordor right there. Isn't that Mordor right there? We're kind of wrapped around it. The dragon bag is there. We're working our way. We don't go to the top of that, we just traverse. Go around the ridge line, around here. And then I think we just stay on the ridge for a while, which would be super cool if we do that. It's like another little pass here coming up. This is so cool. Another little summit right here. That's what we were looking at before. And we just keep walking. Woo! Yeah, isn't that awesome? You can spend the night right here.
Hopefully it wouldn't be windy at all.
No. Can you imagine? Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Pretty steep. So there's a switchback right here. There's Jeet. We're getting up there. Well, we're still going up. My watch shows 12:05. So I don't know what we're at, but we're up pretty high. We're making great time. Having a good time too. Well, I think we're at 12:06. So yesterday we were somewhere, we came over somewhere along there, and then we hiked like right above the tree line most of the time. Went in there, went up, and we were behind this whole way, and then that was our pass this morning, and then we crossed, we made our way up here.
We're almost at 12:06.
Almost at 12:06. You see a lake down there. Woo, which way are we going, G? Oh, looks like we're going that way.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's going to be epic. Wow. Takes us kind of down. We'll be right on the other side of this ridge. And you can see it up here. Like right here. And somehow, I don't know if we go over or whatever, but this is why we needed to get here before it started to rain and everything. So, we're just under 12:06. Gabrielle said we're going to hit the high point of the trail today at 12:08 at some point. So, got a lot of hiking in front of us today. A lot of it's going to be like this too. That's why we took the chance and planned so we could hit it in the best possible way. The weather the way it is. It's pretty chilly up here right now. The wind's blowing, the air is cool. I don't know what the temperature is, but man, it feels cold. We have our gloves on. Gabrielle has, I don't think she has her puff. We don't have our puffies on because we're hiking, keeping us warm. But we do have multiple layers on for sure. Oh, so amazing. I don't know if you remember, that's that lake we saw yesterday. This was all in fog yesterday. So we're just looking at it from a different angle. Cruising along. She should be around the corner here. There she is. Amazing, huh? Woo! Just keeps going and going. A little bit of wind. Should see Gabrielle. Wow. It's just hard to explain. I think I can see our trail. Of course we're doing all this. Then we're gonna go up, and there are switchbacks. It goes all along there, and boom, I think we go right up there. Maybe that's the 12-8. All right, well, we're in the saddle here. And we're gonna start going up. Up. Probably up there. Woo! Woo! Somebody just went over the ridge right there. Woo! Starting to shed my clothes. Got my beanie, hood off, gloves off. When that wind stops, yeah, man, just relentless. But this is like the best trail you can have. Long switchbacks like this. We have sun on us now.
I know. I'm like grateful, but also I don't want it to get warm.
Right.
Because then that's when the thunderstorms happen.
That's how all the evaporation starts. That is just it's like a bus. What's an RV carrying something big?
I'm really going about my film camera.
Yeah. We'll take a
only,
lot of photos here.
It's only one day of the trail, but pretty epic day.
This is like the day. Cool little lake hidden down there. Gabrielle said we had like 4 climbs around 12.6, and this is number 2, so we're doing great. Here we go. Woo! Oh, man. Wow. That's the summit, though. The peak. Woo! You! Yeah, gee. Number 2. Woo! Let's get down by the side here. Check-in. Do a lot of check-ins today. I love being able to see where we're going to go. And you can see the distance. But before that, here's a commercial. There is the pop tour. I got all the hiker box. I had no idea what it was. I think it's like s'mores. I can taste marshmallow and chocolate. It's pretty good. All right, so where are we going? Get this. This is mind-blowing. You see that trail? That's right. We're going to skirt that. We got to get over there, and then we're gonna go in that valley, and somehow we're gonna get out of this bowl. I don't know how yet, though. Woo! Still don't know how we get out of this bowl. For all I know, we go around the back of this thing. I think there's a lot more to the story than we can see. It's kind of a cool feature we're coming up on here. Whew. Big old red rocks. Very cool. Here we've been crossing a lot of this rock, big hunks of it, and it's not the normal. If it's quartz, it's not like the see-through almost. It's much more saturated white. It's really pretty. It's kind of chalky color, but we see that it's all over these mountains here. It's really pretty. Cool. The watch says I'm at 12.4, so I don't know what it really is, but I know I'm up here. Oh, there's the flock dog catching the wind. This is amazing. This is so amazing. I'm so stoked to be here. Feels like a privilege to be able to walk in this kind of area. Whew. So you meet. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, so what's inside that?
So we got Tailwind Recover, which is like 250 calories and has like 11 grams of protein in it.
Nice.
And then I've got a dark chocolate, hot chocolate mix, and 2 instant coffees.
Two instant coffees.
So I have the Alpine Start, which was the one in the hiker box, and then I have one Starbucks.
Oh, which Starbucks? Italian or Pikes Peak?
I think the Italian. I don't have the Pikes Peak.
Oh, I do. Okay, I have those. That's kind of our backup.
Yeah.
So yeah, I tasted it this morning, and it's spectacular. It tastes really good. It's like sweet coffee, something. I just can't put my finger on, but it's super good. How you feeling, G?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, we're making good time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you keep hiking fast, then that's great. I mean, then I know I'm not slowing us down.
All the uphills are, steepish, but I don't think anything's over like 700 feet at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. So weather, this is like perfect weather, really. We're gonna have the sun blaring on us because we're totally exposed. I think we're gonna go around this big mountain right here.
Yeah.
Because I don't see us getting out of the other area. So we got some cool stuff in front of us we don't even know about. One of the cool things about doing a hike like this is you can see where you've come from, and it's just mind-blowing. So we were right up there. We can see a person on the trail behind us. So yeah, so we get to see all that we've hiked, which is just it's very satisfying. It seems like it's impossible, and then you do it again and again.
Trail is all the way up there.
What's something that I've never seen anything quite like this is just the smooth green on the hillsides. Never seen anything like it before. So we're coming around to the side of this mountain, a whole new area that we haven't seen yet. Woo! How in the heck are we gonna get out of here? Wow. Maybe we're gonna keep going left around this thing. Pretty steep down there. I can hear the river down there, the stream. Or maybe that's the wind blowing in the trees. This is one of the kind of forested areas we saw on the map, that we kind of have a couple of these outlined on the map. Man, this is super steep right here, by the way. We're on this hillside. That if we did get some bad weather, this is kind of where we would just hang out for a while until it passed. But there's just a few of these on today's trail. That's why it's kind of sketch. We're trying to figure out how we're going to get out of this bowl, because we didn't see any trail or any real escape other than maybe over here somewhere. But it looks like our trail's right in front of us right here. So we're going to go up. So we're just going to basically keep hugging this mountain to the left until we just go around it. Check out this rock. It's like quartz. It's got some of the super shiny stuff in it. Seen all sorts of really cool looking rocks around here. You get something like this. Look at the shine of this thing. Sparkles. Look at that. This whole area is covered with these sparkly, kind of slaggy type rocks. Amazing. Woo! Getting close. That's part of where we came from. And then we've gone way up since then. And I'm still on the switchbacks right here. Gabrielle's in front of me. We took our frog togs off. Basically, we have our daytime hiking attire on. So we are clearly hugging the side of this mountain. And that's how we're going to get out of this bowl there. Wow. Wow, this is a really long one. We got to go up there. Whew. You see the clouds are starting to come in over some of the high mountains right there. So that's worrisome, but not unexpected. All right, well, this is how we're getting out of this bowl. It's getting windy up here. There's the bowl. Those clouds are a little worrisome. I don't know if that's where we're going. Out there, I wouldn't be surprised. But, oh, it looks like some, at least rain up high right there.
I was at the top of the third of 5 climbs today. Around 12,700. There's clouds everywhere, but nothing looks too ominous. There's Dad. It does look a little annoying. Nothing looks too dark and big, but you never know. Whew. I'm tired. Whew. That was a nice climb.
So we made it to the top. This is number 3 of 6 according to G. Of 5. Oh, that's good. I show 12,700.
Yep.
Yeah, I got confirmation from the navigator. Some of those clouds are pretty worrisome. Already going over the tops of the peaks. But we're not going over peaks. So that's the good news. Wow. Ooh, and a lake. Whoa. Woo. Oh yeah. Look at that. Wow. Woo.
I don't like the cloud right above us.
Oh yeah, that's not great. We gotta get down. We're trying to get down here pretty quick because if you look right above us, you know, it's pretty nasty, and that's just on the top. So we need to get below this. Thankfully, that's where we're going. Well, I can see our trail. There's G in front of me. And then can see it down. Where's my finger? Right there. So we probably go up in there. We have 2 more of these high ridges to do today. Hopefully we can do those. Well, we're down safely here on the trail, and look at the silvery rocks. These are those rocks I was showing you earlier. All over here. It's so different. Look at those. All the flowers are out today. This is on the side of the trail. I mean, look at this. It's just crazy. I wonder if that's actual silver. We got the quartz mixed in with it. I mean, look at this. This just goes up. Full outcropping here. It's a blue sky, that's nice. Got the bees and the flowers. So that's where we came down. It looks like something out of Arizona, except for all the green. That's just amazing. Yeah, rails right down there. Woo, we got some blue ones here. Wow, with the yellow. There you go, come on. Man, these are just brutal on trail runners. He's got to have to every step, careful. Luckily, they don't last very long. But I can feel them on my shoes. We stopped to get some water and basically take our lunch out so we don't have to stop. We can just kind of eat as we go. Really nice little water feature here. A little waterfall. We are going to do a little bit of uphill and probably take a right and start going up right here. Another picture because you never know when you're going to turn and not see it again, but it's really amazing. All red. Look at the lines in the rocks. It's just beautiful. This is a really neat valley. A couple lakes. Really nice. So that's the valley that kind of would lead into if we were going down from where we came down. But this is another part of the valley, kind of wise, and we're going up the other part of the valley. All right, so somehow we're going to get out of this valley. Don't know how. Could be around the corner, maybe not. But it's going to be different. All right, so I think we're going to somehow go around here and then back up on that. And then go up there. Obviously there's a lot of clouds, so it's going to be interesting. Gabrielle's pretty anxious about it. I'm not so worried because we're not at the peak. We're at like a trough, but still we are very exposed up there. And it is 11:26 right now. Well, I think we can clearly see our goal here. Clouds are moving. It's looking good so far. Well, this is what we're hiking up against right now. So there's a giant kind of bowl we got to get out of. And the way to do it is to do what we're doing. That's what's beside us. It's crazy, man. You get up this high, and it's just rocks and, I don't know, survival flowers, don't know. We're going across the big rock field right now. All right, look at the shapes of these things. I guess it seems appropriate for the mountain. Which is the main mountain is right there. This one just looks bigger, but it's not. Oh, hope Gabrielle's doing okay. Gnarly rock, man. The trail's pretty good right here. They have it really crunched down so you can walk on it. Made it around the first bend. Now we're kind of in this little, I don't know, the staging area before we kind of make the final ascent. Weather's holding up. It's pretty amazing. We both feel really strong, so that's not an issue. It's really just time. All right, it's 11:58. We're about 12:03 right now. The trail kind of has us on a protected area of the hilltop here, which is great. I thought we might be hiking on the top, because we really don't want that. But it is actually looking better right now than it has before. So, very optimistic. Just for some perspective, a few minutes ago we were way down there. If you can see a trail, like, that's where we were. We're doing great. All right, we are now, I'll just say, on the back of the dragon on the ridge line right here. You can see the switchback at the very top now. It is looking really good at the moment. All right, kind of go down a little bit to hit the trail in front of us. Then we're going to be below the ridge line, which is going to be great. That's what we want. And we do have that open plain. We got to cross that. Once you cross that, we're home free until the very, very top. But man, it's looking sweet right now. Woo! Okay, so we're now in the open plain. I'm just ready to step out into it. She's already on it. You can see she's the tallest thing around, so I want to get through this as fast as possible. And then there's really big, long, nice looking switchbacks that we're going to enter into quickly. Well, we are on the plain. The weather looks better than it has. So we are stoked. This is the plain right here. Before we go up, there's a mountain. The mountain is clear of high clouds, everything. Whew. Look at those. That's what we're up against. Somebody's riding a motorcycle down in the valley. You can hear him. Seems so weird. Okay, Gabrielle is clear of the plane and on the starting the long switchbacks. That's our objective right there. That is just, damn, that is scary looking, man. Wow. Thankfully, we're not going there. We're going up here where it's bright. Woo! Woo! It's 12:22. Weather's holding. Looking good. See the big switchbacks below me. All right. Gabrielle might be at the top already. She's just crushing it.
I made it to the top. That thing is scaring the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. That's probably one of the most terrifying things. I can't believe how fast I went up that. Adrenaline and caffeine, baby. I don't want to wait up here too long, but Dad's down there. Woo!
Woo! You! Woo! No!
Which way this blows?
Woo! Well, here's the other side. Straight ahead is what the next thing is, which is about
2 miles away.
2 miles away. So I don't know. We'll see how the weather holds up. A couple sprinkles, but I mean it looks really good at the moment right over us. Over there was the mountain of hell.
It's even darker on the other side of that.
It's I know. I got great video of that. It was super scary actually.
Yeah.
So, but we're looking good.
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving.
Before my caffeine wears off.
Yeah. All right, I'll grab the Garmin. We are going down fast. We both put our frog togs on. Tons of switchbacks below us here. You can see down there going. Sporting your frog togs. All right. Well, if we can get up and over that today, that would be like supernatural, man. It's just not supposed to happen. That's just be mind-blowing. So we came down, now we're into this rock field here, which is super sketch, hard on the feet. Here's G.
It's officially hailing. Hailing. Dad's over there. Looks like he's put on his plastic rain skirt. It's looking pretty dark and ominous. Hail does not feel good. Brightness is over there, but I'm not liking this.
All right, well, it's officially hailing right now. Yeah. Not big, not dangerous, but it's hailing. So we'll see what the day holds. I'm sporting my rain skirt right here. I don't want my shorts to get dry. A long day ahead. I don't want my shorts to get wet. Long day in front of us here. Oh man, that's crazy. Super good. Months on the go. Crazy behind it. We got over just at the right time. I'm loving my little sport rain skirt. I think everybody's gonna want these pretty soon. Well, yeah, Rose said it's gonna be less than a mile and a half right there, so that's our objective. Looks pretty gnarly. Whew. We're working our way down and then across and then up. Yo, what's up? Come on, this is great. It's hailing like pea-sized chunks of hail. Kind of hurts a little bit.
Yeah, it's not
We
good.
decided not to. We were just about ready to start up. Gabrielle said, I don't know about this, Dad. Ow. Okay. The hail's getting big. Oh my God. Jeez, I don't know if you can see how big those are. Ah. Well, look at it. This is great, man. We're loving it. All right, so we're going to wait for this to subside. Could be an hour or so. We don't really know.
Luckily, though, as far as we really only have like 3 more miles for the day.
Well, once we're over that, it's all breathing. Ow! And it hits my top of my finger. Okay, I'm gonna sign off here. All right, it's the rain subsided. A guy actually is on the pass right now. We went over. Frog Talks did about as best as Frog Talks could do. So we're doing great. We're not cold. We're warm. We're fine. That was pretty amazing. So we took Tyvek, my ground cover, and put that over us. So we're gonna get back on the trail and then head up before it's 15 minutes or so. That's all it's gonna take us to get up there. All right, it's about 1:30. We are, hope that wasn't lightning. Might have just been the camera. It's really lit up a lot. That's where we were over there. So we're optimistic. Can't see Gabrielle. Oh, there she is. Must be a switchback right there. Nice. Nice shot. Gee. Woo! All right, we're getting closer. I am hearing some thunder. But I don't know where it's coming from. So we met the person that came down for the pass. It's a gal, solo hiking. She's going to Wyoming, and she reminds me. Have you ever seen the show Chuck? There's a sandwich girl in one kind of part of the years. I forget her name. Gosh, she totally reminded me of her. Weird. Anyways, she said, "You must think I'm crazy." I'm thinking, well, there wasn't any thunder and lightning. And she's, yeah, and if you can't wait for all the rain to stop or you'll never go anywhere. So that's right. Well, you can see where we kind of stopped. I think it might be, I don't know, down there someplace. There's a person on the trail there. I don't see him right now. Yeah, that's where we were. So the pass is actually right here. It's not over here that we went over today. Just looking, see some blue. Getting close, but man, this is relentless.
How do you feel?
Oh my gosh, that's hard.
Yeah,
My legs are tired.
yeah, my calves on that were not happy.
Yeah. Woo. I'm hearing thunder too, which is weird.
Yeah.
Wow, Jay.
Woo, we made it alive! Woo!
Sporting my...
No. I am damp.
Well, we got another one to go over, but not a big one, but look at those mountains where we're headed. I don't know how we even get through those just to light up. That is amazing. So there are some more clouds coming and all that, so we need to huff it down there and get over. And then that's going to be kind of, we think, the exposed area for the day. We thought we were pretty much over. We didn't know there was another one. It's getting warm now though. Stuff's gonna start to dry out real quick. Oh, I didn't have the video on. Oh, hey there. Yeah. You get some more sun, aren't you? Life's pretty good sometimes. And that's your view laying on a rock. Yeah. Whew. Just finished my super tasty on the trail lunch. These are actually amazingly good. I think it's even better when you're hiking. Well, it's warm. Gabrielle took her hat off, but I don't want to put my sunglasses on, so I'm keeping mine on. But everything's drying out. It's in the open air, so that's great because we could easily get some more. I mean, just look at the clouds behind me. And the clouds, no, it's just shrouded. So maybe everybody gets a 30 to 1 hour blast, but not, they don't just keep getting it forever. I don't know, I'm just really glad that it broke so we could come over because we are on schedule. We are on schedule. It's a minor miracle considering the weather. Yeah, super thankful. Turned out to be just an epic day. So we're headed. Look at that. You see the fog and the cloud just moving through everything. So pretty. Here comes G. Yeah, these are brutal. I got to kind of jump from rock to rock, and we got a lot of this too. Look at that, the clouds coming up on the pass right there. Woo! Gotta get going. That has got to be one of probably the longest actual trail boulder hop ever done. I mean, I've done cross country like that, but never like on a trail. That was gnarly. Whew. A little warm?
No, I just
Wow. Let's see if we can see where we've come. Oh, somebody at the top of the pass. My gosh. I don't know if you can see it, but right in the middle there, somebody's at the top. Jeez. Yeah, they're coming back, coming this way. Woo-wee. Now we got a nice view now with the sun's shining on the rocks, mountains. Wow. Gosh, look at that. It looks like the valley all the way down there too. Woo! Well, I expect to see a lot more in just a few minutes. I'm tired. What an amazing day. That's just amazing. Whew. Enter a new realm. Wow. Look at all that. Well.
Alright, selfie.
Oh yeah, okay, selfie time.
Which side do you want to do it?
Woo. The view's starting to look pretty amazing up the valley there. Oh, maybe that's our trail there, way at the low point. A little bit of snow.
Yeah, over there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not tomorrow though, right?
yeah.
Thank goodness. Well, we're gonna lose our altitude. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna lose our altitude. See the switchbacks. Goes all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Blah. So we might end up going with the base, I don't know. But tomorrow though, that looks like where we're gonna go right there. There's actually a trail you can see that goes along there. And it looks sheer. That's like carved into the rock. That's gonna be pretty crazy. Woo!
It is dark over there. Dark over there. But it's light over here. We'll see. Might have to put my frog dogs on soon.
So we came down and keep switching back. Oh, I see some big rain there in the distance. The valley's still wide open, so that's nice. Ooh, that really is coming down there. Well, the rain is imminent. It's already raining down there. Clouds is gnarly right there. It just seems like we're getting more surrounded by rain now. We got a little bit. We are heading up here where the sun is. Right here. Down in the valley. So, woo, that really happened quick right there. We made it down from all that, and we are headed into the trees. So how far till we look for campsites, G? 1.4. All right.
We are now safe.
We are now safe since we woke up today.
Yeah, basically.
Man, those clouds, it's raining back there.
Oh yeah.
We got a lot of rain going on here.
Yeah. We just kind of skirted the edge of it though.
We did. It's pretty dense, isn't it? A lot of dead trees around here.
Yeah, there's. I mean, when you looked at them, so
Yeah.
campsites should be interesting.
Oh yeah.
We gotta make sure that.
Yeah, we don't know much of deadfall above our heads. Well, it's 3:20 and as you can probably tell, it's officially starting raining again. But we're in the trees. Well, maybe less than a mile away from where we're gonna look for a campsite. So, and I'm sporting my yeah, you got it. No, that's not a great picture. That's not the one that they're gonna put in the magazine. But oh, I gotta get around. Trail diversion. There's like a log in the trail here. Well, we're warm and everything's good, so hike on. Back in the forest. It's nice with the sun though. Everything's kind of glistening and bright green. So I guess we're gonna, well, it might seem we're super low. She said we're gonna be just over 11,000 feet. So we're still really high right now. And that first pass tomorrow is at 12:02 that we could see it. And she said like right after that, there was like another one. So, but in terms of the intensity, today was the intense day. It's not gonna be tomorrow, which will be Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday, and then Sunday, it's a half day as we hike into Salida. All right, well, we made it to our campsite and it's not raining. Yet I'm still sporting the fashion wear that I sported.
Yeah.
So, gee, how, and now more clouds. We're gonna set up quickly here.
Yeah.
So how many miles did we do today? Was it like 11 something?
No, it's like 17 and a half we did.
Oh my
No,
gosh!
it was 11 to that first sketchier pass. And then it was 14, the one that right before we stopped in the rain.
Okay.
So to here, about 17 and a half.
Well, no wonder I feel so worked. Okay, I thought it was 11. I'm like, huh. And it's not that late either. It's only like, it's 3:41.
That's what happens when you leave on time and
Yeah.
your literal only break is because of rain for a half hour.
Yeah. You know, I kind of like eating on the trail. We can talk about that later.
We're gonna dune buggy.
Come on, we got dune buggy. Woo!
All right, Daddy-o.
We're friends. They waved.
Oh, they waved?
Yeah, they waved back. Maybe they got a couple beers. It's 4:39 and yes, it's raining hard and consistently. So I can't see G. Maybe I can see G if we do our. I don't know if you can. All right, now we'll see. Where's G at? Where are you, G? I don't see you. Oh, there she is. All right. Yeah, so it's about 4:40 and it's been raining probably for 15 minutes, solid 20 minutes. So we're waiting for a break so we can eventually make dinner, but it's still really early. We're dry inside the tents. Only mistake I made is that, you know, I have my hoodie and we went out to get water. It was raining. I thought I had my Frog Talk hoodie on, but I didn't. It was just my hoodie. So that's a bummer. So that's damp. That's wet a little bit. So that needs to dry out. Other than that, everything is just like perfect. So the way it's supposed to work. So we're just gonna chill, snack, and relax for a little bit. Well, it is just about 6 o'clock. Gabrielle's gonna boil up our water. We're gonna be having dinner in our tent tonight because it kind of looks like this, and the rain's going on and off. I heard some thunder in the distance. It is pretty though. Wow, it's beautiful. We got here just in time. Seems like it works out every time. This is really nice. Yeah, you hear that thunder? Whenever you hear thunder,
Yep.
that means the rain is coming. So Frog Talk's a little wet on the outside. It's dry on the inside though.
Yeah.
So that's good. So everything's dry in both of our tents. So we're all okay. That's really pretty. It's gonna be another chilly night tonight.
And I'm trying to. Oh, that's why this little hole in my backpack. I'm trying to like dry my gloves with friction.
Interesting. My gloves are wet. Gabrielle's doing some high-tech planning right there.
Not planning.
What are you working on?
I was just looking at what's in the area.
Like ghost towns and
Yeah, ghost towns.
old mine shafts,
No.
stuff like that.
No, like there's a. I guess technically we're on the CDT right now, but
Yeah.
then there's a lower alternate that must have been the original because it's on this map as the Continental Divide National Scenic.
It's kind of confusing.
So, well, because the CDT has a gazillion alternates that they can do.
Yep.
So it makes sense. But
So much sense.
sitting there for a while.
Yeah.
It's getting colder and colder. Are you videoing me?
We were talking. Yeah. We were talking about the hail we had during. It wasn't lunch. It was just to get off the trail, in case lightning started happening and stuff, and just get shelter.
We didn't really see any lightning or hear any thunder.
No.
But
A little bit of thunder, but no lightning, no crashes or anything today.
yeah. But I feel like often with hail comes other things.
Yeah.
Like lightning or thunder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I did not want to go up to the last climb
No, I did not.
with that. So but it got brighter and brighter.
Yeah, we made it through.
And then we had some sun on the other side.
I know, super, and everything actually got dried out. Well,
I think
Mostly our frog talks clothes got dried out.
they got dried out, and then of course, you know, once we needed to go get water after our tents were set up, then it started raining again. And then our frog talks got wet again.
That's right. Mine are hanging up like right here. Kind of tied a little thing on the top of the.
Yeah, mine are too. Yeah. Like
the insides are like totally dry though. They're not wet at all if you look at it. But the outside is wet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, there's a little bit. I can see. No, not much though. Oh, those are my socks drying. In case you're wondering.
My socks really aren't that wet.
Yeah. So what? We both had the same thing for dinner.
Yeah.
So was it the broccoli?
Like broccoli chicken?
Broccoli. That's what's left of mine. It was okay. I was snacking. We got back. I had some Fritos and some of those pretzels with salt and pepper. Salt and peanut butter.
I had those peanut butter, like orange square crackers.
Oh,
those were really good. And then I had an almond joy. I didn't eat the whole packet because it's basically two almond joys.
I did the same thing with the Snickers.
And then I still have a few Starbursts left to eat.
And then I could barely eat all my food. I'm so stuffed right now. I ate a lot of food today. Which is probably good.
I ate a fair amount of food today, but I didn't eat everything, so it was kind of good to like relax. Because then it was like your body was like, okay, we aren't stressed. Let's eat.
Let's eat. Is that how you think? That's really interesting. Check that one out.
I think that is how, it's a fight or flight.
Wow, that's really interesting. All right, we're stopping this right now. All right, we're gonna do our nighttime thing here pretty soon. But by the way, these are my little down booties. Those of you that have like cold sleeper, these things
are weak.
Those things are epic, man. They're super good. I can lay around in shorts with my hoodie on. Fine. Anyways, temperature's dropping. I think it was 61 was the cold tonight, something. Anyways, I was gonna show you. This is
60, no, it's like gonna be 40 something.
Oh, 45. I think, or is that tomorrow night?
Either way, it's gonna be cold tonight.
Yeah, either way, it's not gonna be, but it's not gonna be in the 30s. So this is my breakfast and lunch tomorrow. I thought you guys would get a kick out of this. So the lunch is definitely, I'm gonna have my old standby Spam, which is great. And I think I'm gonna have the almond joy. Now this is a king size. That's all they had. So I got basically 2 almond joys right there. And these goo things are when it gets tough. I had one of these today. I've had a couple of them on the trail. And I am sold on these things now. They are amazing, and depending upon the kinds you get, they have all sorts of caffeine and good stuff like that. And I'm telling you, it makes uphill a lot easier. So, Gabrielle said the cola one is really good.
I mean,
that's why I got it.
I thought it was pretty good. I don't know if I said really good.
Or whatever. So I'm gonna have one, but I don't have those any after 2 o'clock because I noticed that I had the best sleep ever when I did not have a bunch of electrolytes which had coffee in them, basically until dinner, and I wasn't even thinking about that. I think that, and it also affected my just going to sleep, which is I guess what I mean. So for breakfast, though, I'm going to start with the bobo. Bobos are excellent.
I love bobos.
They're like the modern corn dodgers if you watch any old John Wayne movies. So it's super heavy. Coconut oat bar. They're not cheap, but they're really good. So I'm gonna have that, but I'm gonna start the day. Got a couple coffees right here. Just gonna basically put that in my water container and just shake it. Drink it cold. I have some Snickers left over, so I'm probably gonna start that right away with the coffee, and then when we're hiking a little bit, I'll have some bobos. And then when I get later on in the morning, when I get a little tireder, I might, if there's a gnarly uphill coming, then I'll probably have one of the goos. And I don't know when I'm going to eat these, but I got Pop-Tarts here. So that's probably the official breakfast. So I'll probably have that a little bit later. And I got a Builder's bar, which is, these things are rocks. This is 20 grams of protein. I mean, they're pretty serious. So I usually have those early in the morning, but I'm not gonna have that tomorrow in the morning. So this is kind of a backup. Peanut butter on the trail is amazing. And this Justin's peanut butter, this is peanut butter. I had almond butter earlier in the week. These things are super good. They have like maple peanut butter. They didn't have any at the store, otherwise I would have got it. These are really good. And I got an extra coffee for the afternoon. And these are electrolytes. These are non-caffeinated electrolytes. Which, like, what's the point? So I'm not buying these again. They're great though. It's nice to have something different. I just wish they had a little caffeine in it. The caffeine ones have a black top.
Yes.
And
I gave you one of those today.
yeah, Gabrielle gave me one of those today, so I was pretty stoked about that. So that's breakfast, kind of hiking, and lunch, and after lunch too, and then at dinner, I have ramen, and I think I have a payday bar tomorrow night, so that's pretty good. Yeah. So there you go. I talk, it's just crazy, right? But I'm telling you, man. Okay, so with that, gee.